Good morning, everyone. Clean-shaven Eric, nomadic fanatic, coming to you. Quartzsite, Arizona. This was a bad idea. I really want this to grow back quickly, and it will. Bear with me. Thanks for joining me on the channel, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Today we're going to talk about a continuation of my last video, selling Taterland. What are some of my plans? I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I have planned in this video right now. Yep, Quartzsite is dying down, guys. If you guys saw my last video, sold Taterland. It has now closed. What's the plans? Well, now that I have Diana in my life, some things I have to think about. There's some compromising and stuff going on. One thing's for sure, I'm not building a bus or traveling to be in an RV park. This is an RV park where you live in your RV with full hookups, feet away from your neighbors. No yard, no privacy. You hear them scream, you hear their kids scream, holler, the dogs barking, their dogs poop on your stuff. This is not my idea of RV living, but I don't judge. If that's your thing, cool. I want to build out a bus to be able to boondock and go travel and stay far away from RV parks and their crazy rules, like this one. Yeah, check this out. No profanity, weapons, or objectionable behavior allowed here. This is a drug-free and alcohol-free establishment. And if you are under the influence of either, you are welcome to leave now and come back when you're not. Now, private RV parks can make any rules they want. As crazy as it might seem to someone else, they have the right to refuse service to anyone, and I reserve that right. quite often, actually. Lots of people here in Quartzsite actually move from the LTVA boondocking places to many of the RV parks that are here in town so that they can have full hookups and survive the heat of Quartzsite, Arizona. I understand that. And it's reasonable, you know, a few $100, and then you have air conditioning if it can keep up 118, 120 degrees. So, but what I wanted to point out was that I learned a lot from my property up in Quartzsite, and I know that it's important for me not to be freezing cold. I would rather have property down here, Quartzsite, Phoenix, somewhere that gets extremely hot in the summer, but doesn't freeze in the winter. Because when you start having frozen pipes and snow and ice and you can't even access roads, they have now closed off parts of Taterland up there, 60, due to ice. You guys probably heard about the big one on I-40 between Flagstaff. It's snow and ice is difficult, tough. So I am looking for new property, guys. And I'm looking right here in Quartzsite. Actually, I want to take you over, show you a piece of property that I just put an offer in on. Let me show you. Before we go look at that property, this is another RV park here in Quartzsite, maybe a little nicer. It looks pretty, it's got palm trees, but you're still side by side with single wides, permanents, and then RVs. Now, you can move your RV to a different site if you don't like your neighbors, but it bothers me how close they have to pack you in. I understand the reason and concept behind it. Do you? These parks need to make as much money as possible. And in order to have full hookups, they have to have sewer and water and power lines run. So they have to scrunch you in as close as possible to save on those costs and to fill this park up. It wouldn't do them any good to have an RV there and actually give them a front yard. You have to park an RV right next to another RV. And then people live like this the rest of their life. They're perfectly happy just side by side by side by somebody else with no view except another RV and everybody else's RV. And it bugs me. Personally, it's not for me. It's never been for me. That's not why I got on the road. I want to be able to travel and enjoy more remote places where I don't see other RVs and I don't have to plug in. I don't want to be dependent on having to plug in to live. I want to be my own power station. So that's the reasoning behind my bus, at least. But again, I don't have anything against this lifestyle. If that's how you're happy, cool. Obviously, I'm not the norm. Lots of people are happy with this kind of lifestyle, so more props to you. Some of these lots, you can buy these lots, these tiny little RV slips for like $70,000 to $100,000. You can own this tiny little sliver next to people that you can't control. Can you imagine if someone pulls in right here that you don't like after you just bought a $100,000 RV pad? That would be frustrating, guys. That'd be frustrating. Enough of that, though. I want to get over to this property and show you guys. I'm waiting to hear back if my offer is going to get accepted. It might happen as part of this video. We'll see. It's exciting. Just 3 miles from La Posa South, in fact. Look at these mountains off in the distance. Okay, we just turned down a dirt road here, and I want you to see these properties. Look at that big aluminum barn with RV doors on the side. I'm seeing some single wides and double wides. The gravel is okay. There's a for sale by owner sign right here and a shipping container. I like that. RVs, sheds, manufactured homes. And here we are, guys. Quiet. Birds chirping. This is the one. I'm gonna go walk around. First of all, this is a 2-acre open plot. 2 acres. There's even some citrus trees. The entire property is fenced. It's a corner lot with power. More on power in just a moment, but yeah, corner lot. The entire 2 acres is fenced here, so keeps unwanted critters and dogs from coming in. There's that entrance down there, and then down here, I love this rolling gate. Big, huge opening for an RV to come in right here. I like this tree. We've got a 40-foot shipping container for securing things. It's wide open, guys. Wide open. What this is this is someone else's dream that they didn't finish. And you might think to yourself, well, it's gonna be really hard to take over someone else's unfinished dream because they would have done all this stuff you don't like. But the more I walked around here yesterday, the more I said, everything they've done here is what I want. They've already brought power to this. They've got the shipping container, which is, if you leave, put your valuables in there. They got 2 sheds here with a laundry room, water, and they've got a bathroom here. They've got a 2,500-gallon reservoir for water. They've already dug well water here, so you have your own water. 275 feet down they dug with a system in place to pump it up and refill that. The laundry room's awesome. And then you've got this monster covered gazebo area for entertaining with a concrete slab so you're not getting mud on your shoes when it rains. And you can actually do projects in here in the rain because you're undercover. It's got a big old fireplace with a tube storage, outlets, lights on the roof. Here's where you'd put a little cooler for your beer and cooking and entertaining. A monster power facility here. We're just getting started, guys. This property has 10, and I mean 10, full hookup RV sites. 10, so that your friends can come here and they can plug in to 30 amp. This is site 1, 30 amp. There's water and there's septic at all 10 sites on the property. 10 full hookup RV sites for your friends. Have you ever seen anything like this? Like, I don't even think I have 10 friends with RVs, but you know, I could park the Bigfoot over in this last site over here. I'll park the Bigfoot here at site 4. And if my mom or one of Diana's family members comes over that doesn't have an RV, they can stay in the Bigfoot with full power and AC. So this, I understand, knowing how much it costs to do septic and stuff like this, having this monster septic tank on this property to cover 10 RVs at a time, and the water lines to run it, and the power, 30 amp, 30, they're all individuals running from the main power here. That's incredible, guys. They've got a flagpole set up right here in the center of the 2 acres. There's my truck on the front driveway, entrance right there. They've got citrus trees that are producing. There is an underground irrigation system going to the citrus trees. And it's maintenance free while you're not here. See the fruit on the bottom there? Yep. Guys, I'm excited about this one. I mean, I can't believe how perfect this is for my lifestyle. This is... It's never going to get any better than this, you know, and for some people, they might say, Eric, there's not even a house on the property. I don't care, really. I'm going to live in my bus. I might build a tiny house later. You can always get a permit and bring in a single wide. Look, our neighbor over there has a little manufactured single wide right there. You can get a permit and you can add it later. But this is like buying a private campground. To me, this is a private campground. And you could do whatever you want. Quartzsite's like unrestricted like heck. It's one of the few places, kind of like Sholo and Concho up there, where people aren't going to tell you you can't live your life the way you want to do. You can't have 10 full hookup sites on your personal property. Sure you can. Sure you can. Again, I'm going to be quiet and just let you listen. Because all I can hear is the sound of the birds in the background. Not even a barking dog off in the distance, just quiet. When Diana and I were looking at it yesterday, we couldn't come up with one thing that we would do differently, or one thing that has to be done as soon as you move in, Eric. What's the first thing you're gonna change? Wait a minute. There's 11 sites. There's 11 sites. This is a site too that I didn't count. There's 11 full hookup campsites with power, septic, and water. It's ready to go. This is a turnkey go. Only an RVer would really appreciate what this property has. And I really, really like it, guys. I got my ringer on, just waiting to hear back. I can't wait, guys. And it's in my price range. And it's the exact opposite of Taterland. The exact opposite. Now, I don't want to be dependent on power. I still want to have a big solar panel array right there, like 5,000 watts, just like Taterland, with batteries and inverters, something that, in case we do go off-grid or something happens in this world, or there's a power outage or storms or something like that. I don't want to be dependent on the power, but my goodness, I love having the option of having all the power and the unlimited water from the well below that's already dug, and the permitted septic system that feeds all of these sites. It's just... Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Diana and I have been having a really fun time just driving around in the truck and looking at properties here in Quartzsite. We're not even dead set on being here in Quartzsite, except for the fact that if this guy calls me back or texts me back and says, your offer's accepted, it's yours, I've got 3 inspections. I want to bring an inspector out here to inspect the survey lines, to do the septic inspection, power, and water. Got to make sure that the water, everything is functioning correctly with that system, because that runs electric to pump it up from the well and stuff like that. So it's not like if my offer is accepted, I'm just moving right in. There's still going to be some things that need to be looked at by professionals, and I think it's required with title transfer deeds. Hang on. I didn't even stop at this site. This is the main site. This is the 150 amp site. This thing's making some noise right now. I don't know what that sound is. Maybe, I don't know what that sound is. But yeah, this is the 150 amp site here by the tree that's kind of away from the other 9 sites, or now 10 sites that I counted. But like, is that sound normal? Because that wasn't on when I came in. I don't know. I don't know anything about that system or how the whole water... Look, our neighbor has a schoolie over there with a raised roof. That's an older schoolie too. So, yeah. If this one works out, forget it. I'm not looking anymore. This is the one. This is the one. I don't need to go anywhere. However, Diana and I are still looking. And if this one falls through, we will keep looking on the road in other states too. Other cities. So, fingers crossed, guys. Reading it live here. I was going to read it out loud, but... We have a current offer on the table right now. I will contact you if it falls through. That was quick. I feel like, what do you say? How do you respond to that? What's the offer? Is it... Are you allowed to ask those kind of questions? I don't even know. Like, how can I be part of the better offer? Well, he didn't say it's a better offer. He just said there's already an offer. Maybe my offer was better, but he has to go through with this. I don't know. I would assume that you still got to get the same inspections that I was going to get done, and that's going to take some time. So I don't know. Right now, at this exact moment, I may not be getting that property. There might be one other person who beat me to the punch. In the meantime, there's plenty more to look at. Hey, I'm not the only schoolie here in La Posa South. Another 40-foot Cummins diesel pusher just pulled up. This is Alex and Mel's. You guys just brought this up from Yuma, right?
Yes, we did.
So they drove it today for Ron's party over there, and they're giving him some scrap woods from Diana's build and my build.
Oh yeah, definitely come in handy.
So they got the Cummins, and it's already partially converted.
Yes, it is.
So it's kind of livable.
Yes,
and are you doing YouTube or anything?
Yes, I am.
What's it called?
It's called Living the Dream with Alex.
Living the Dream with Alex.
So please look me up and please subscribe because I will be videotaping everything, the full build out, the rest of it.
You gotta do a tour video and you gotta show the progress.
Yes, I will.
There, so.
I'm doing a full paint job.
I'll put a link in the video description of Alex's channel there. And yeah, gonna be a lot of work to do there. I'm glad the scraps are going somewhere because I was just gonna burn them.
Excited.
In the meantime, this is the end of the year shabam, party, potluck. It's not going to be at the spot. It's going to be over at Ron and Kathy's place over there. Everybody's kind of breaking down camp still, but Sonny's coming over from Country Gentleman Entertainment. We got some good food stuff coming, so we'll be enjoying that. Yeah, and Diana's making a plate. I brought over some firewood for the fire, donated some firewood, so and somebody else has returned to La Posa South. The same time Alex got here, on the other side of my trailer, there's RV Prepper Wayne. And the first thing he did when he came in, we started talking about the mini splits. It's gonna happen, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna, before we leave quartzsite, the naughty bus is gonna have dual mini splits, running, which means I can get rid of that little portable AC that doesn't really do a whole lot, so. All right, let me finish loading up some scrap wood here and I'll get back to you in a little bit. Opie's letting Chunks borrow his buggy here because he wants to go party. Also got my cooler of beer in there. Ready to go, buddy? Let's go check out the party over at Ron and Kathy's. Yeah. What do you think, Chunks? You hanging out in Dad's lap? Heck yeah, he's such a good boy, such a good sitter. Heck yeah. Just chilling. The only kitty at the party. There's Ron and Kathy. Hey guys. You can just stay here though. We're not gonna run away. We're not gonna be running away, okay? Unless you want to go in your carrier again. You can go back in your buggy. You can go back in your buggy. But I gotta close it because you're not leashed. Watch tail.
Chucko there.
All right, buddy. All right, Sonny's got karaoke set up. We're playing some music right now, and the food buffet has opened up over here. Then we'll start singing some karaoke and get that fire going tonight. Beautiful weather today here. Ham and cheese casserole, okay. Got some brownies.
You need some
Lots
help?
of desserts. Potato salad. Got pasta. There's Diana's Spanish rice. Is that pulled pork? Ooh, yeah, look at that plate. It got me pulled pork sandwiches, rice, chips, brownie. Heck yeah. All right, now get this. For the first round of karaoke, it's kamikaze karaoke, and Sonny gets to pick our song. It's a contest. It's going to be a Weird Al Yankovic song for everyone at $50 to the winner. Good luck.
Good.
And good morning. It's the next day. We had a great party there last night. Lots of fun. Karaoke was lots of fun. I didn't do too well in the kamikaze pick your own, they pick the song for you because I didn't even know the song. Turns out I really suck at karaoke when I don't know the real song. This morning, Diana has already left us. She's gone back to California to be with her family after her mom passed away. She's still got some stuff to take care of there and family that she wants to be with. So, yeah, I understand. I get that. At least we were close enough to LA where it's just 3 hours, about 3 hour drive over there. So I can manage here at camp without her for a few days. I've got some projects. Wayne's gonna be working on the bus a little bit. Diane and I have been plugging away, getting all the stuff from underneath the white tent to the trash, as well as the storage shed. So all that's left, that corner right there, is Wayne's stuff, and these batteries right here are Wayne's. So the metal structure is about to come down, and then that's it. Then it's look at all the tools I have over there and decide what's staying here and what's coming with us on the road. So definitely still got some projects to do, but camp is starting to look a little clear and bare, okay? So guys, be well. I'll work on growing the beard back and give you some bus updates in the next one, okay? Bye guys.